All right, Jermell Charlo's fight being canceled. Him versus Tim Tszyu with a hand injury. What do I think? I know it's probably some people out there talking about Jermell Charlo pulled out of the fight because of A, B, and C, and he's scared. I'm pretty sure that narrative's going around there. But to me, in my honest opinion, that fight card was finna flop right on his face. Because at the end of the day, you got to look at Jermell Charlo's press conference, and you got to look like these guys looked at that and talk about, man, this ain't generating no interest. This thing's going to do horrible. It's going to fall flat on its face. We're going to have everybody looking at us, see like, yo, this is what I told you about PBC. And that's basically because they just did a poor job of promoting that fight. And I mean, I would assume that Jermell Charlo was going to be the headliner, of course. So with that type of press conference that y'all give him, I mean, it was little to nobody checking in for that fight, you know. And I said it was a tragedy for him being an undisputed champion and for him to be his first undisputed title defense that they do him like that. So I think they know that the event was going to fall flat on his face, and I think they pulled the plug on it. So hopefully they can go back, reboot, and give that fight the proper press conference and the proper press that it needs, so it can be somewhat of a, you know, successful event. Because the way they did Jermell Charlo just didn't make no sense at the end of the day. So no, I don't believe his hand is hurt. I believe that the promoters and stuff just pulled the plug on it because they seen that it wasn't going to do no good numbers. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know, it wasn't going to be a good card. And being that they trying to re-up their honeypot, you know, they don't need nothing that's going to make them look anything lesser than what people have already been saying about PBC. And Jermell's not known for pulling out fights and even really having injuries like that. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing they said with Jermell. Jermell had a back injury. He pulled out. Nobody believed that. Just like I don't believe this. You know what I'm saying? I believe that's Al Heyman and them. I think at the end of the day, you know, people pointed out like, look, what kind of press conference is this? How you expect people to get excited about this? You can't even have people show up. You know, so I think at the end of the day that really started to show, and they were like, you know what? Let's postpone this till we can give it its proper rollout. And that's honestly what I think went on. You know what I'm saying? Nothing more and nothing less. Because truthfully, they never should have done that in the first place. He didn't deserve that. And, you know, I mean, it's just lazy. It just showed that you don't want to put no money behind this guy. You know, and I don't know what is it with PBC. It's so hard up to spend money on fighters, but quick to give fighters money to get them in debt, but won't give fighters money to help promote them, to make them successful so you can make money off of them. I mean, I just don't understand that over there at PBC. But at the end of the day, that's exactly what I think it is. They postponed the fight because it wasn't going to do good, you know, and it wasn't generating a lot of interest. You know, they've been paying attention, but part of that is engineered by their very lackluster performance in letting people know about the fight and, you know, pushing the fight. And that's it. That's my thoughts on that. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.